Welcome to Lost Colony, the frozen hellscape of Arat Prime, a post-apocalyptic Eden which cowered from the wrath of the Titans in the Arctic South, filled with corrupted abominations, fallen cities, and nightmarish monstrosities. Hold up, this sounds really familiar. All jokes aside, despite controversy, has got to be one of Ark's most ambitious projects yet. Filled to the brim with brand new mechanics, amazing and horrifying new creatures, and completely new NPC factions at war for control of these Arctic tundras. Tasked with attaining the Codex by a very weird-looking Helena, I must survive the ire of the Lost King, the terrible beasts lurking within the shadows, and the harsh Everwinter to ascend from this map. Will I be able to survive against the gothic legions of the Lost, or will I be torn apart by the hordes of Rockwell's revenant remnants? Stuck between tides of war, I will have to find out whether or not I can survive 100 days and defeat the tyrant king of the Lost. Not on the first try, I will tell you that. But before I could spawn in, there was a lot of yapping, and some of the weirdest cutscenes I have ever seen before.
Are you my mom?
Hi, Helena, you annoying bitch. I can't lie, the facial rigging on this looks so fucking weird.
There's nothing scarier on this map than that face rigging. But after getting through that info dump, I at last spawned for the first time on Lost Colony's Arat Prime, spawning before the foot of the city, where people kept on yapping at me.
Well, we're here on Arat Prime, I guess. Oh, that's Bubble Shield. Arat Prime, this is actually really cool looking. I mean, I'm down for it, but it does not feel like Ark. This feels like I'm in the middle of an Elder Scrolls game. I can't lie. I feel like I'm in, like, a rejuvenated version of Winterhold or something.
Little kid. Poor thing looks lonely. Maybe if you come in low and slow, you won't spook it.
Oh no, Helena's in my head, and that means I'm just gonna get tutorial bullshit. What is this? What is this bullshit? Alright, okay, yeah, sure. That one kind of sucks, though. So what about this other one?
Let me tell you something. I love you.
Hi, goofy boy. Oh, there we go. That's how I get it. Hello, little dude. First tame of the playthrough, and I shoved berries up its...
Going on, trying to get started with the beginner's journey of Ark, scouring through the ruined part of the city, though I couldn't really get started as I couldn't find any groundstone, where I went about taming another Veilwind, as I wanted to make a little gang of these guys to help protect me from anything I might come across. And along the way, I stumbled across some of the Lost Legionnaires.
Hey, hi, are you Dangy? You walk weird. Can I pickpocket you? Huh, they're not aggressive. Welcome back to Welcome back to Oblivion, folks. Wait, where the fuck did they go? I looked. Wait, where the fuck did they go? I look away, and then they disappeared. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Brings back memories, eh? Moving on from them to keep on my search for any kind of stone, where in day 2, I ended up finding some kind of portal which took me into the proper city of Arat Prime.
There's people! I just got sent back through the portal. Wait, hold up. There's people here. Whoa. Oh, and there's Dinotherium. That's not safe. There's also people. Are they gonna kill me? Oh, it's in the proper part of the city. You're riding a dino? Okay, cool. They're riding dinos. Yo, they got Cryolophosaurus. That's a Dinotherium.
Arat Prime, blood red jewel of the Antarctic.
You guys are floating and speaking tongues. Dude, that's an Ossidon. It doesn't look aggressive. Well, I mean, it looks aggressive, but I mean, the Spinos aren't attacking me. Oh. Wait! I just got I got assassinated by a Perlovia that popped out of a stone.
So after respawning in the lower city once again, I went about trying to get my stuff back again. Yet still, there were no rocks on the ground to collect, which frankly was really frustrating, and figuring it was another wild card short sight, I decided to just spawn myself a stone pick to help me get started. Hope y'all don't mind, but I can't really start off this playthrough without a tool. Oh, but wait! None of the rocks nearby could be harvested, at least not until I found a little wild area where I found a few rocks that could be. so I went ahead and got myself situated, crafting an axe, some armor, a reusable bola and spear from the Utilities Plus mod, and then working on getting some more resources to assist me, sending some of the locals to the gods of their choosing and collecting hide from them while I explored my new surroundings, following along a path on the edge of the ruined area, which led me to a treacherous pass along a massive crevasse, traversing along it out of curiosity, where I found a scorpion in my way, fighting that and immediately getting my shit rocked. So with the lack of anything in the Undercity, I decided to spawn in a different location, going to the Northwest Tundra, which was supposed to be an easy area, which I quickly learned was a fat-faced lie. As while I went about getting resources for a new kit, I found some baryonyx. A lot of them. Overspawning in the middle of an icy forest. It ain't Ark if it ain't broken on launch. And while I did my best to avoid them, I ended up getting into the path of some raptors, which, yeah, that went as well as you could expect. Okay, this map is ruthless. Running the spawn zone roulette, I went to another area in hopes of a better start. Instead, I was met with an instant death from a baryonyx.
Yeah, this is fair. This is fair.
And then again with a raptor.
Oh.
Third times was the charm though, as this time it was only a mammoth. So I went about working towards another kit, grinding in this boggy, swampish area, finding that some of the mushroom trees nearby gave biotoxin, which was pretty cool, and now you know too. Though this area was just as dangerous as the rest, so I had to be careful, but even that wouldn't save me from a crash.
Oh, crashed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in that. I haven't had a crash from ASA in a while.
Totally not foreshadowing of all the bullshit I'm about to go through. And when I loaded back in, I found that it had taken me back to the Northern Tundra, where the first raptors had killed me. So with the benefit of future sight, I went about trying to bolo those raptors in hopes of trying to put together an early gang-banging pack.
Nope, I cannot bolo them because they fucking instantly killed me.
Okay, well shit. Since Lost Colony was being ruthless everywhere, I went ahead just to see what happens and spawned in the mountains.
Oh, Uties. Oh, maybe this is hard. I was like, oh, you had me spawning on top of baryonyx. It'd be funny if this wasn't hard. But no, there's a baryonyx down there, and I'm now suddenly scared shitless.
And in fact, yes it was, with the entire area being filled to the brim with nasty creatures, including an Ossidon. Which all of this just made life a little too hard, so I impersonated Kermit and spawned somewhere else, giving the Northern Tundra one more chance, going about getting my gear once again, despite danger and death being everywhere. Eventually coming across a horse, which any mount is better than none, unless it kicks you off and knocks you out like Prime Mike Tyson. So ignoring that guy, I went on, finding some baby ovis that was conventionally abandoned by their parents. So I went ahead and adopted them. But as I kept exploring, I continued to come across increasingly dangerous creatures that I absolutely could not handle. And along the way, finding the dead parents of those children, and thusly, I went about harvesting them for mutton, as I could totally use that right now. And while trying to harvest some more sheep, I ended up getting assailed by some ants, which sent me straight back to the spawn menu, respawning in the cliffs above. Though I slipped on the edge and died once again. How many times is that so far? It's 8. It's 8 times so far. But they don't call us the one who tries again for nothing. Respawning and immediately being sent running for my life from another Spino and some Microraptors, which, yeah, I didn't escape for long. Make that 9. But we try again. Way further off from my body this time, but that didn't stop me. Finding a river and a waterfall, which let me jump down safely, where I also found some silica pearls in the lake, which they couldn't hurt to have, of course if I can hold on to them. Thankfully, I was finally able to get my stuff back, fleeing from the horde of ants and its compy allies just to repair my gear and spin back on the little lizards, gaining a decent bit of hide. Though seeing how brutal this start was becoming, I decided to chew towards getting a mount as quick as possible, using the Dino Finder to locate some easy tames, which first I found a level 125 para, though when I arrived at it, I accidentally hit an ant, which pretty much made this area uninhabitable. Instead, I went after a level 145 further on. At least I tried, as some Dinotherium were body blocking me, so I was stuck with the level 125. Thankfully, the ants were merciful, and I was able to knock out and begin taming that guy, setting up a campfire nearby to try and get some decent food while I was waiting, though I had the smart idea of going AFK, where some Veilwinds decided I hadn't got my shit ran enough and cleaned me out for yet another time.
Nice.
What happened?
Why the fuck are you screaming?
I just died. My thing came, and then it died, and then I died.
Finding in day 3 that they had also killed the Parasaur when I went to get my stuff back. Bruh, like, give me a break, man. Luckily, I managed to knock out another para not far away, and at last attained myself a mount that I could use to try and keep me safe, using them first to get myself a collection of narco berries. Though with all the danger around, I knew the para wouldn't be enough to protect me, so I went to try and get some raptors to utilize my jump strat. Instead, I found a baryonyx.
Oh shit. I guess we're fighting. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Man, I just got this. I just got this. I just got this. Okay, I'm dead.
And now it's dead.
Yep, and I will be too.
I will fucking kill you.
You at an arm's length. Oh shit! We keep trading hits. Oh, and it won.
Once again, I returned from the ether of oblivion to live in this respite of bullshit. Recollecting a starter kit once more, helping a doehead kill a snake to get some hide from it, and nearby finding another para. Though apparently, that was just a trap, as I immediately got sent back to the ether by these hell foxes. Back on my feet again, I got a fast track back to death, as everything, and I mean everything, started chasing me, and a raptor stapled my ass to the floor. Which after so many deaths, I finally decided that it was a good idea to spawn somewhere else. Yet again, grinding up some starting gear and avoiding even more baryonyx. Yeah, the spawns might just be a little broken. That's not the only thing though, as a crack-addicted hellgecko decided to break my shins and nearly send me back to the respawn menu. Thankfully, I got away and recovered, coming across an iguanodon, which I went about knocking out and trying to tame, though the Veilwinds were stalking, so I had to be careful. Coming across a dead Spino while avoiding them, harvesting the body for some hide, and then finding my new steed tamed. So I went ahead and saddled it, and used it to defend myself from some Trudons with its thumb attack, proving much more useful than the para, stepping on a Capro along the way, though I definitely couldn't do that to the polar dire bear that began chasing me, so I just had to run away from that. Which then, from some of the sulfurous rocks in this area, I was able to get some sand, which I used to get a trusty boomerang, attempting to knock out a level 120 raptor with it, though instead I ended up killing it. Well, I guess it's adoption then. And finally, feeling that I was getting a foothold on this map, I decided to try and do some proper grinding and get a starter home set up, harvesting for some resources, where my raptor decided it was a smart idea to attack a mammoth, getting everything but myself killed. Luckily, I was able to finish off the mammoth, but now I was kinda back at square one. And when I tried to get to the next base and tame another para, I killed it instead. Oh my lord! Putting together the starting hut in day 4, making a 3x3 hut and furnishing it with a forge, some campfires, and a bed. 4 days in, and only now barely not homeless. Didn't we get a Rex in day 3 on Rag? Jeez, I've lost my touch. So to keep pushing towards getting out of this gutter of bullshit, I went about trying to get another iguanodon, only to get ran by that dire bear. And even after death, it wouldn't let the beef slide, as it kept after me when I regathered my things, though I was able to break its ankles and get away. Heading back home and kinda just trying to cope with everything that had happened, but getting my bearings together, I found Jimmy had returned to me, where he proved his worth by catching a body. Yes, my child, drop the ops like I dropped my parents' expectations. Though I still needed a new mouse. So using the Dino Finder, I went after a level 115 iguanodon in the distance, along the way getting jumped by a Pego, which wanted to be my friend. Okay, you damn goblin, get absorbed in my shoulder. Along with another. And a little bit of metal, which I harvested a little bit of that. Getting to the iguanodon and making it my friend through violence. Naming them Fiddlesticks to spite someone. And thusly using them to get a bunch of berries to work towards my drug addiction, fighting off a baryonyx in the process. Catching some bodies real quick for some meat and hide, which provoked some crimes. Finding an otter along the way, which to disappoint Granty, I assassinated them and stole their child. Man, there's no defending this one, is there? Going on where I learned that I was kind of pinned into this small area between an Ossidon and a ton of other bad creatures, which served to keep me greatly isolated. So for now, I was stuck in this small area for my meat run, which I used to split to try and get spoiled meat really quickly, planning on getting some extra strength tranks to get some actual firepower to keep me alive. Gathering some resources as well, crafting a smithy and some more forges, along with a pickaxe to try and maximize metal gathering. I also fashioned together some mortars and pestles and got to a start on narcotics production, heading out afterwards to try and get some more metal with the pick. Instead, I got into a fight with a California girl and a microchip, which led to my imminent demise. Fortunately, Fiddlesticks is a beast and was able to win out the battle before I came back, so I was able to pick up my stuff and get on with no trouble, getting some metal nodes real quick and heading back home, where nearby there were some wandering mammoths, which I decided to try and knock one out with my boomerang, knocking it out in stride, though the Ossidon down the hill was starting to work its way up. Thankfully, it distracted itself, so I was able to go about taming a doehead that I found right next to the mammoth. But you remember how I said that Ossidon was distracted? Yeah, well, not anymore. And since the Ossidon was becoming an actual concern now, so in day 5, I went to go and get some muscle together to try and put it down, going about knocking out another mammoth. Though while waiting for that guy, I noticed while the Ossidon was fighting that it had gotten low, so I jumped that mofo.
We need to jump this bitch before it becomes a problem.
I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I don't care about anything.
Come on, you go, we got it. Yeah! Oh. Take that, you fucking bitch! But even with that guy disposed of, I wanted to ensure I had plenty of strength to get rid of any threats I came across. So I decided to go about trying to tame some of the nearby fairies that were about, using the narcotics that I had been crafting to make some more of those extra strength tranks, crafting some supreme grade arrows and some more tools in the smithy before heading out after a fairy. One with a kid, so a free soldier basically. Though I wasn't satisfied with just that, so I went ahead and knocked out another one, and then waited for them to tame. But as if my luck on this map wasn't terrible enough, after the first fairy with the baby had tamed, while trying to retrieve the other one, I was ran down by a polar dire bear, which killed all of them. So, set back to square one, I decided that maybe low-level fairies wouldn't be enough to handle the dangers of these areas. So I went out to try and find a better one, locating a level 120, but when I tried to knock it out, its friend had some objections. Thankfully, I was able to knock them both out before Fiddlesticks was turned into shredded meat, giving them some food and letting them tame while I went back home for some narcotics crafting, where the doe I had knocked out earlier had tamed, bringing them back and naming them Ball, heading back to the fairies afterward, collecting them as they tamed and taking them back home whilst I gathered the resources to get one of them a saddle, as I really needed some actual firepower. I was really sick of being cucked by this map. Saddling the higher level one, which I went and named Skizzers, taking them out to level them up and explore the nearby area, traveling about into day 6, collecting some metal along the way and finding one of the new corrupted revenant biomes, which guarding the paths into it stood a legion of zombies and the brand new Gloon. Filthy Gloon! And curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to head in there a little bit. Though besides the zombies, I wasn't able to do anything else really here, so for now I just let it be. Moving on and stumbling across an Anki, which I knocked out as this guy would be a great addition for metal gathering. But if you haven't guessed from the previous videos, I'm really unattentive when it comes to my creatures, and while I wasn't paying attention, it was killed, and I never even noticed. Eventually, I ended up winding back home, with Skizzers decently leveled, so it was time for some payback. This is for the tickle turkeys you murdered! Now with a foothold, I decided it was about time to try and get my hands on a flyer. So I went about doing that. But before I even left, a random Megatherium got a bug hard on and decided to crash the fuck out, destroying everything at my base, with the only survivor being Ball. And if that wasn't a sign that it's time to move on, I don't know what is. So cryo-balling Ball with some dino deepalls I had crafted, I went out with Skizzers to try and find a new place to live, traveling through the lower tundras and hot springs, passing by some eldritch beings beyond my comprehension, and making my way into the lower mountains nearby, where I found a pretty decent spot to make home for now. So I went and made a starting wooden box with all the furnishings that I would need at the moment, getting some of the metal I had gathered cooking, placing a new bed, splitting some more raw meat for drugs as the voices only silence in the grasp of slumber, crafting together the new pet lookouts as they assisted me in getting some skill points, which I used towards a perk called Bonded Taming, which essentially gave an imprint buff on creatures that you tame, which I would abuse tremendously. And finally, back in a status quo in day 7, I went out with Skizzers on the task of getting some more harvesters and some flyers, where along the way I ended up coming across a Menagarmer, which while this one was a low level, it was definitely some critical information to know these ADHD sped boys were on this map, eventually locating at level 150 RG, though this bird had an elevation addiction, so I wasn't able to knock it out. Instead, using the Dino Finder to find a snow owl to help me knock out that RG, along the way coming across another level 150 Anki, and I rectified my prior mistake. There was also a level 125 RG, but we ain't gonna talk about that one. Taming the Yankee and moving on to that snow owl, but they were also afflicted with the elevation syndrome for some reason. Guess it's Flyers' versions of Fent zombies or something. And so was the case for the next one I went after down the mountain, whiffing shots as it flew up to the kingdom of God and left me behind. My best guess as to why the Flyers were doing this is because of how elevated parts of this map were, with the northern mountains easily being twice the height of this one, which was annoying, but what could you do? Cope with murder! Killing an alpha tickle turkey and getting some pretty decent XP out of it. And thankfully, to solve my problems with the owls, I was able to find a Terra, which I knocked out and tamed, using it to lure down the snow owl, which I knocked out and tamed, naming them Snowy Hooter. Now with this snow owl, I could now begin to explore the greater parts of the map. Though with how dangerous the early game had been for me, I knew I would need some extra firepower to overcome the dangers of these treacherous mountains. Planning on getting myself a Paleo Rex, crafting myself some flak armor for the journey, splitting my meat in the corner, and then heading out after one, finding a level 140 in the mountains with the Dino Finder, which I went about trying to tame. Beginning with the offering.
starting this in day 8, which it did not go well.
You're my friend now. We're gonna go get soft tacos later. Which, what I mean by that is the souls of the innocent. Now I just gotta be on your ass because your AI isn't the greatest. And if I'm not right on you when you ask for food, it's probably not gonna go my way. Just ask for food, my compatriot. Oh, motherfucker. Oh,
You stupid
fucking Managarmer. God damn it, you fucking Managarmer. Oh, there's 2 of them. What the fuck is this nonsense? Or is there 2 of them? Is there 2 of them? I can't tell. Fuck off. God, of course. Of course. This is some bullshit. You aggro already. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go higher than you. That's what I'm gonna do. You can't follow me this far up. Oh my lord. Are we serious? I don't have strong enough tranks to deal with y'all dumbasses. And they're just right on top of the Rex. That's the big problem. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Alright, I'm just gonna have to lure him away. Maybe I can initiate him into a fight with a tickle turkey. Why are you going towards the Rex? God, you autistic little bastard. But at least if I lose you now, there should be no Managarmers. Oh, there is one right next to the Rex still. Don't aggro the fucking thing. Hi, buddy. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Come on down. Come on down. I'll fucking spear your ass. Ooh. I killed you. Hi, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disappear on you. Are you gonna
open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks?
Oh yes you are. Oh yes you are. Oh yes you are. Oh fucking I didn't know you were still trying to tell me to be quiet. We're still stop. Oh my lord. Oh my days. This is supposed to be just a simple tame. But no, the fucking crack addicts had to come out of nowhere and make it rocket science. And now there's 2 of them again. Now there's 2 of them again. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll fucking kill you. I swear, I will kill you. I'm strong enough to be able to kill you. I have a spear. All right, got the level 40. 40's done and dealt with. Where's the other mana? It's just, I mean, I'm already taking the shot. I fight. There's the other Rex. The other Rex is right there. What? The other Rex is right there. Oh, and it's the level 120. How much health do you have? Fuck. Hootie, down here now. God, is that other Rex on me? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. So it's just the mana that I gotta deal with. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh shit. No. Oh, damn it. No. Hootie, stop. Oh my lord. This is going all wrong. There you go. One in. There you go. You're out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's. Where'd you go? What the fuck? Where'd you go? Huh? It says you're right here, but you're not. Where are you? What the fuck? Huh? That was bullshit. Fuck it. I'll come and get you in a second. You gotta finish taming this sucker. Fucking Hootie. I know you were just trying to protect me, Hootie, but you need to not follow me. And I don't get this Rex. We'll be good. Oh, so I have a suspicion that Managarmer is just gone now.
Fuck you say to me, you little shit!
Why are you attacking? Why are you attacking? Why are you attacking? No. Hootie. Brother, why are you attacking? I thought we were chill. Oh, my lord. Why is this so fucking stupid? And is the Managarmer just gone now? Is it just gone? Why is this? What is this bullshit? I knocked it out. It says it's right here, but it's invisible. And I can't access its inventory. Why? Is it here? Or is it through the... Oh, it's under the floor. That's why. Well, then I'm just gonna do... Tame it, because I was gonna tame it anyways. No, I can't even do tame it. Not taking this L. This is bullshit. I knocked it out fair and square. There you go. Oost.
You stupid
Oh, motherfucker. Kill that. Kill that thing. Kill it. Why? Oh, kill it. Kill it. Kill it faster. Kill it faster. Kill it faster. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Why? Oh, my lord. Okay, we got a Managarmer. It was legit, but then the game broke, and I had to fucking fuddle. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. All right. The Rex is over there and should be... Oh, my lord. I don't got no armor. All right. I just gotta hope it doesn't aggro at me again, and we'll complete the tame, and we'll kill stuff, and we'll have a Rex and a mana garmer, and everything will be happy. Oh, I ran out of friendly timer. That's what happened. Oh, I need to re-befriend you. I had some bullshit. It's not fair. We were friends once, you and I, and then the Mana Garmer Nation attacked. Okay, there's gotta be something I can kill for befriending, right? Doed works. Doed works. Why can't spear hit? Why can't I hit you with... This bullshit. I should be able to... Alright, let's try this Rex taming one more time. Hello. Pardon me? I have food. I have food for you. I have food. Look, I have food. Are you running from me? I'm offering it sustenance, and its reaction is to run. Oh, this Rex is pissing. It would have been such an easy tame, too. You know, I'm just gonna settle for the Mana Garmer. The Mana Garmer is powerful enough. I'm gonna settle for it.
So going back home, I went about crafting my Mana Garmer a saddle and went out to try and get myself an RG. Finding another level 150 with the Dino Finder and tracking it down. Or after some fighting with the locals, I was able to knock it out. But my mana didn't like that very much and decided to beat the living shit out of the RG, which in turn ruined its taming effectiveness. So I went after a level 140 next, luring it to the ground, convincing it to go to sleep by putting a piece of stone in its skull, committing some unmentionables to the nearby inhabitants, and then claiming my RG in due time, just to think about what I was going to do next. Exploring a bit to try and stimulate some thought, coming across the new Cryolophosaurus, which was neat, but yeah, I couldn't tame that one yet. Yeah, I don't know. And not gonna lie, the map was not the best performance-wise. So in recording, I decided to take a break from the map until it was more optimized. Coming back 3 months later with a plan in day 9. Realizing that without good loot, I wouldn't be able to make considerable progress towards anything. However, this map didn't really have a lot of good looting options. So I did some research, finding that there were some drops in the city, which besides a Drakeling were really my only option. So I went with my mana, which I had named Mana Nation, to go into the city for the first time properly. Though as I entered the lower parts of the city, I was immediately treated as a hostile by the Lost Legionnaires, as with their introduction to the game came with a hostility system that I was not aware of. And I didn't really like having a bounty on me just as I was going to ransack the city. So doing even more research, I found that killing the Revenant zombies would get rid of the hostility level. So I went and smacked the bitch. Returning to the city just to find that the Lost would get aggressive if you were on what was considered a threatening tame, which I suppose an ADHD murder machine fits that bill pretty nicely. So for now, I was deterred from interacting with the city. Instead, I decided to try and go about getting a better pocket again, heading after another Paleorex, which in the time between recordings had gotten an update to its taming method, which I discovered while trying to tame a level 145 in the mountains. Like before, you still had to offer the Rex a corpse to gain its trust. However now, instead of needing to wait for it to take food from your inventory to complete this stage of taming, you needed to bring it more corpses to feed on, gaining its trust like before, where the next stage changed as well. Before, you could go around just killing whatever you wanted, but now, the Rex would pick a specific target in the nearby area for you to kill. Other than that, it was pretty similar. Though, on the side of a cliff, this process proved to be a bit tedious.
Hi, buddy. Come get your food. There you go. You wanna eat? Test my patience, and I will gladly take your child. You fall off the cliff, I swear, I'll just kid. You know, I have an RG. It's fine. I could follow you. You take me off this cliff, I will hit you. Why aren't you getting hungry? Aren't you hungry? Motherfucker, what do you want? Alright, I'll be right back. Take a treasure, I summon a random fucking RG out of my inventory. I don't have a saddle. How much for a saddle? I need chitin keratin. I need a fucking something with chitin on it for... Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's a little bit too much momentum. That's a fucking beauty. Are you kidding me? I'm so... Oh wait, I have a fucking snow owl. Are you kidding me? Yep. Alright, maybe it wants another, like, living creature like this. Oh my god. There you go. Is this what you want? Is that what you wanted? Oh, okay. We gotta get another body, and I also gotta go save Mana Nation before it dies. Hello. You don't seem very strong. You You are very strong. Hold up. Sit still. Sit right there. Free as fuck mana garmer. Let's go. Bringing it over. Take it. Shit. I'm trying to drop it. There you go. There you go. Now it should be down to you. Nice. Or what do you want to kill?
Fight me!
Pachyrhinosaur. Okay. How do I get up there though? Wait. Fuck. I gotta like hardcore parkour this bitch. Okay, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. No! I can mountain goat this. I can mountain goat this. Come on, let's do it. Come on, up that. Up that. Up that. Oh, just the last leg. Just the last leg of it. You can do it. You can do it. No! No, 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 no. Come on. Now let's go kill that Pachyrhinosaur. Okay, now Gigantopithecus right there. Cool. We're gonna do it. Gonna do it. Take it down this. And then die. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Why are you following me? No, stop it! Wait, hold up! Why? Hold up! Ah! There you go. Can launch me much?
Though with Snowy Hooter, I was able to recover from that, and as I was playing, I was also in call with Smile. Remember him? And he ended up convincing me to try and tame an Ossidon. Which to do that, once you find one of course, you need to trank the Ossidon halfway, which would send it into a stunned state in which you would be able to mount it, pause, and begin its taming process, which consisted of using this guy's giant ball to absorb the nearby everything to progress the taming bar. Well, not everything, just dinos and these ice crystals it spits out. So I decided to go out and try that out, attempting to do it with a level 105, though some nearby mammoths killed it instead. So I went after a level 115 and went about this taming process.
Am I doing this on foot because I'm smart? No, I'm doing it because I'm an idiot. Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright, and then how do I... Oh, I do this. I just guide it. I've already ruined its taming effectiveness, but it's all good. Woo, hello. Okay, I can escape. I can escape. I can escape. Let me escape. Let me escape. Let me escape. I'm faster than you, right?
Where do you think?
I don't think I'm faster. I'm not faster at all. Oh, I'm dead. 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 No, I'm not. Fuck you. You dick. Die. Alright, now I just need to lure it away to a place with creatures. Is it getting fucking done in by otters? I think it is. Ow!
You missed!
Oh shit, 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 it didn't knock out! Oh, there we go. Oh, come and get it. Come and get yo kit and caboodle. There's more right there. Okay, okay, okay. Up that, up that, up that, up that, up that.
Get back here! Yes, no!
Oh, there's a resist period. It has a resist period. Ha 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 ha. Why am I doing this? Why am I committing to this? I don't know why I'm even committing to this. Why the fuck am I committing to this? Ooh, I should not have done that. Hook. Yep. Just sit there for Papa. Sit there for Papa. Oh, there you go. Sit there for Papa. Don't get my tame, will it? Oh, can I get a horse? Horsey, can I get you? No, I cannot. Ooh, yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. Onto the mana, 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 onto the mana. Come here, Mana Nation, I need your help, I need your assistance. Save Papa, save Daddy! Go into your stun mode. Yeah, I don't care about the taming effectiveness, I just want one. Get in the Pokeball of Doom and Despair. Oh yeah. Get in the Pokeball of Doom, Despair, and everything that's just naughty and not nice. Come and get in the Pokeball. Oh, why? No, just be distracted on them. Don't come after Papa, or don't come after me. Me does not want your attention. You just need to... Oh, you still got Ice Shield. I'm guessing once it loses that Ice Shield is when I can attack it again. Oh wait, that's not Ice Shield, that's the Veilvins getting aggressive. No, it's mine. Why would you? How could you? Get on it before it gets itself killed. Get on it before it gets itself killed. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I'm pretty sure I about got this guy tamed. Alright, get these little icicles. Woo! Ossidon! What level did you turn out to be? Level 153? Cool. Kill everything in sight. Cool! Ossidon! Day 10. Alright.
Taking taking my new monstrosity back home and crafting them a saddle so that I could go about testing out this beast's true might. Which, to make the most out of that, I decided to really quickly go about getting a very useful new creature to that end, the Drakeling, which on Valguero proved to be extremely useful, and with the lack of other looting opportunities, they were really my only option. So heading out with Grande Papi, I went about tracking down a Drakeling with the Dino Finder, finding a max level 1, which I managed to tame, dubbing my new companion Loot Goblinator 3000. Yup, pretty accurate. Which, to immediately exploit this guy's ability, I went to try and kill an alpha tickle turkey, though Grande Papi was a bit unprepared, and yeah, we lost that fight bad. I mean, what? No, what? You must be hallucinating. We never fought a tickle turkey. There are no tickle turkeys in Lost Colony. And with that, I was able to get my first Drakeling chests, which wasn't filled with anything too good. Gugun goes bird, I guess. Working on Drakeling chests with Manonation, heading around the nearby areas, killing alphas, collecting keys, and opening some chests. But again, I didn't really get anything too useful, though some people in chat were talking about the new outposts that came with Lost Colony. So I decided to try out a nearby defense outpost, which pretty much to do these, you play Ark's version of tower defense, placing defensive structures to fight off Rockwell's abominations to defend the outpost, which I went about doing, fighting off hordes of corrupted undead, I think they're dead at least, somehow managing to get to the final wave, but an armored Revenant Bronto absolutely rocked my shit, and ended up costing me the outpost in day 11, though at least doing that gave me some decent EXP, so I was able to get another Drakeling chest, where I came across another new defense thingy called a resource cache, which I decided to run, but almost immediately got my shit ran by a Dimorphodon. Respawning as quick as possible, I went to go and save my mana and Drakeling, and while I was just barely able to do the former, I unfortunately lost Loot Goblinator to the hordes of dinos, and failed the drop. So yeah, that was something. Well, I guess let's get another Drakeling. Heading out after a level 150 that had some brain damage and thought it could fly to space for some reason. So instead I went to a level 135 with the exact same problem. Fortunately, third time's a charm, and I was able to get one in the mountains, naming them Loot Goblinator 4000. Hopefully there won't be a 5000. Heading out to commit just that, taking Grande Daddy out for some EXP endeavors, killing an alpha zombie along the way, which didn't give much EXP, so for now I just ignored these guys, and for some reason the alpha raptor that I killed afterwards didn't give much EXP either, only barely managing to get my first Drakeling chest after killing an alpha Carno. But while fighting the Carno with Big Poppy, my mana had gotten attacked by some wild Carnos, which had almost managed to kill them. So for now I just went around with Grande Papi on a killing spree, managing to get a second Drakeling chest, though on the map the only other alpha was a tickle turkey, and for some reason I think it's a bad idea to do that. Weird. Kinda just going around on a killing spree from there for EXP, grabbing one of the chests, which ended up giving me tech. Brother, I can't use that! For now at least. Finding the next horde in day 12, killing an alpha raptor along the way, and crafting an RG saddle while I was thinking about it, as I knew I'd forget, where I came across my first lost outpost, which the instant I got near, I started hearing gunfire, which, yeah, I did not want to test that, bye-bye, no, fuck that. Killing another alpha, grabbing another chest, and another one, which gave me a fabricated sniper rifle. Ooh, Draco's got his war crime stick, baby! Which, thanks to the looting I had done so far, it was already good to use. Yeah, and all in all, I was pretty happy. And for now, content. More like there was no more alphas to kill. So I went back home in day 13, gathering together the things that I would need to do a medal run, as it was about time to start making some actual progress in beating this map. Yeah, definitely. Saddling the RG and the Enki, and then heading out for the medal. Which, along the way, I ended up coming across an amazing cave in the mountains filled to the brim with pearls and oil. Of course, I went pillaging, though I did come across a small bug.
It is your fault because you're making light of it, and what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
I also decided here to name these guys, the RG, the Colonel, and the Enki. I'm anking it! I'm anking it! Eventually wrapping up the metal run in day 14, heading back home with around 30,000 raw metal. Yeah, not my best work. Though, now I needed somewhere to cook it all, so I decided to hell with it and to just get to work on making my base, figuring that this place wasn't all that bad for a permanent base spot. Heading out with skizzers for a bunch of resources, using those to craft a ton of wooden structures because I didn't feel like making stone, as I planned to use some skins anyways. Starting first with making a massive platform to build on. Where at last, in day 18, I finished the basic structure of my abode. Though I was not done, as I wanted to continue with some special decorations to make it look even better, and to go about placing the furnishings, such as a ton of forges, some smithies, conserving bins, and mortars and pestles. Which that went into day 19, which with that, I could at last throw all the metal into the forges, which was much more convenient than usual as I added the vanilla with sprinkles mod to this playthrough. And after all this grinding, I was absolutely exhausted, so I decided to go and reward myself with some looting. Heading out to go and kill some alphas for more. That was if they had spawned. I'm pretty sure the syntax mod reset spawns. So for now, I would have to go around killing random things for EXP, where along the way, I came across a gamma resource cache, which with a healed Grande Papi, I decided to run, which went way better than last, as Grande Papi was able to tear through the wild creatures and procure me my victory, getting some loot. Though with the XP I got from it, I was able to get another Drakeling chest. And while doing all of this, an Alpha Carno spawned in day 20, which I went about killing and collecting another chest. And now with some pretty decent loot at my disposal, I wanted to go about trying to get some more Ossidons, as Grande Papi was already proving extremely viable, traveling around the map to try and instigate spawns, where I came across a really interesting cave, which I came to learn was called the Cave of Whispering Needles. And within, I found some Desmodus, which one of those would be extremely helpful, so I went about bleeding myself for some blood packs, and went about going back inside to try and tame one. Though when I did, instead of the level 135 I was trying to tame, I got a bunch of other bats to come after me, which caused a chaotic situation, accidentally taming a bunch of low level ones before I finally managed to tame the level 135. And of course, because I was lazy, I didn't perfect tame it, leaving behind the terrible ones and going back on the hunt for alphas, killing into day 21, dropping some hell chickens, and along the way finding a pretty decent Paleothyla. So I went ahead and tamed that guy, giving it some kibble from you-know-where, naming the Thyla Bleed Me Dry, then heading back to the slaughter. Eventually, I went home, wanting to get the bat saddled so I could try them out on an expedition. So I saddled my new giant bat and named them Vladimir, taking them out and testing them out, getting blood packs from my victims, along the way getting an ascendant shield, and some armor, which would be very useful for what I did next, as thereafter I went to go and tame a level 135 Ossidon, tracking it down in day 22, where I began the taming process. But unlike Grande Papi, this tame was much more torturous, as with the tumultuous terrain and lack of nearby creatures, it made this tame extremely difficult.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Oh, you bitch!
Passive. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Fucking god. Damn it. Damn it. Passive. God damn it, Vladimir. Why would you do that? I need something that it can, it can put in the snowball.
Get down here!
Did you really just jump at me? Ah, motherfucker. Whatever. I can just do this. Brother, just accept my knockouts. Brother. Knockout. Oh my god. Please. Game, stop.
Give me your fucking money!
Oh my god. Bug off. Alright, this state. There we go. Cool. Now the taming effectiveness is utterly ruined, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm not perfect taming this thing at all. Not where it is, at least.
Get the f out my ear!
Are you kidding me, dude? Right, follow me. We need to get you in a more populated area, because this is going to be annoying if I can't. You come down. You need to go down there. And even then, that's not really a populated area, but at least there's more space to work with. Hey, buddy, come on. We're broke. Yes, please. Okay. Brother, I just accidentally fucking double tapped E. Brother, are you kidding me? I double tapped E on accident. Are you kidding me, brother? That's so annoying, dude. This thing is annoying me. Come on. Come over here. Come on. There you go. Come on. And then fall down here. There you go.
You missed!
Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Now I just need to find something, I need to find a wild creature. Where are the wild animals, dude? That's a Kentro, dude. That's gonna be such a problem. Dude. Oh, there's a juvenile Ossidon. I got like 2 minutes to do, but where? Where is literally anything, dude? And the taming effectiveness is going down so bad. Is there anything over here? It seems safer. I got 2 more grabs that I can do. Get the pig. There you go. I just don't know how long the cooldown is on this sucker. Yeah, it's a little bit down. And that ruins taming effectiveness, dude. Pretty sure. I just don't know how long it takes to re-knock it out. There you go. There you go. There you go. Boom. This is far from a good tame, but, you know, it'll work. All right, here's some horses. Maybe not wolves. Wolves are kind of bad. Come on, Vladimir, let's go. Vladimir, let's go. Vladimir, let's go. Vladimir! Brother, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Are you fucking kidding me, Vladimir? You son of a bitch! Vladimir, come on! Holy shit, Vladimir. Fucking sold. God damn, Vladimir. What the fuck was that? Fuck my life, dude. What the hell? God damn it. Oh, jeez, man. No, they didn't. They absolutely did. Did they? They killed the Ossidon. Are you But, determined to get another, I went after a level 145, clearing out the nearby area around it and trying to tame this one as well. But again, came across the same exact problem, which made this tame an extremely tedious one. And eventually, the Ossidon ended up falling into one of the mountain crevices nearby, where it got hard stuck. Thankfully, with Vladimir, I was able to craft myself a sanguine elixir, which was enough for me to tame my next Ossidon, though it was frankly terrible. So in day 23, I went to try and find an Ossidon that hadn't spawned in the mountains to see if I could have better luck there, searching through the entire tundra to try and find one, but alas, I was unable to find one, though I did come across another lost outpost, which I was tempted to try and run, doing some scouting of it before I took the gamble with the Grande Papi and went to take it down. Get to this position, break the wall, because like, I don't think there's turret coverage on this wall. Okay, there is some turret coverage on this wall, but then I can just go through the walls like this.
How dare you raid one of my outposts? My thralls will make you rude.
Follow the walls and try and avoid the damage. Stay around the walls, use the walls for cover. I just want to get rid of the turrets. Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah, here's the carnage. Alright, well, now I just gotta get the lights. That's the vault that I need to, that's the vault I'm trying to get access to, so I just break all the lights. Brother, the Lost does not know what has come upon it. Trust me, this is not your territory anymore.
Losing a supply post may be a trivial setback, but you have become an irritant. My Forge Master is coming to you now to burn some sense.
Really? Really?
Clear out.
Be the vault. Ooh, there you go. Let's go get the vault. Let's see what's in the vault. Anything good? Was this worth it?
I think you might have won this one over by helping an outpost.
Wait, I have a thrall now? Oh, I've earned a thrall. Yo, I literally just got a slave. And I could cryo-ball it. I could put a person in a Pokeball. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That is diabolical. Man, didn't think there'd be literal slavery in Ark before GTA 6. Which, with this success, I went after another outpost, finding a gladiator's keep, which I went and brought down, defeating the Ossidon boss and getting even more loot, which of course provoked me to do some Drakeling chest looting as well, dropping by a Rockwell zone to clear my bounty real quick, because accountability for your actions is for bitches. Eventually heading back home in day 24 to put away my spoils, where I went about placing the Indy 4
forge and collecting together some fabricators, electronics, and a windmill to power my base. Though with how much resources I was consuming and would need to consume, I wanted to have an efficient way to regroup those resources, which with all the loot that I couldn't or wouldn't use, I decided that that would be an industrial grinder, which would need a bunch of oil, polymer, crystal, and cementing paste. So I went right away to grind for that, heading out with Skizzers to head down to a Rockwell zone where I could get a ton of organic polymer from these blue-tipped plants, thereafter heading to the river, which cut through the ravine, where I could find a ton of oil below the mighty cliffs and bridges. I also learned that farther down that river was where one of the only spots beaver dams could spawn, which would cross off my cementing paste need, so I went there to try and find some, though they were kinda hard to find with how well they blend in, and I was only able to find a few, getting only 184 cementing paste, then getting some crystal, then dropping by home to use some chitin and stone to make more cementing paste manually, as I figured at this rate that would be faster, where I went about recouping for my next expedition to get some more crystal, which that was where I officially decided to rename Big Daddy to Grande Papi, as I had gotten attached to the bit, heading out with Vladimir to get the last bit of crystal, scouring across the mountainsides, and then giving another shot to try and find some beaver dams at the river. Searching over the lakesides, but looking even into day 26, I was only able to find one dam, which itself only gave me 49 paste. So with that, I just gave up on beavers, and decided to do it the old-fashioned way, heading out after a level 145 megatherium using the Dino Finder, which I found near an outpost, so I had to lure it away before it got itself cobaned, eventually managing to get it knocked out and tamed, which while taming it gave me some time to think.
Hi, Mr. Rhino. You're passive, right? Yeah, you look cool. Oh my god, I just had an idea. I want rhinos. I want rhinos. Oh my god, I just had an idea. Rhino rushing those? Oh, I want rhinos. We're getting rhinos.
So to try that theory out, I went around the map looking for some decent rhinos with the Dino Finder, finding, knocking out, and taming a level 145 male rhino and a level 135 female, which while they didn't have the greatest stats, they would be good enough for this test. And while out and about, I worked towards getting some more skill points, killing some zombies in one of Rockwell's zones, where I got a pretty cool explorer note. But who cares about the lore? Acquiring myself the Speedy Harvester perk, cause I need my speed. Getting back home to get the rhinos breeding as quick as possible. Though when I tried to make a Megatherium saddle, I realized it cost cementing paste. So yeah, that was gonna set me back a little, but I figured the sloth would be more than well enough to make up for it. And that's when we got our first baby rhino. That sucked ass. I am not sorry for this little one. Heading to the Cave of Whispering Needles to get the chitin I needed. Traversing through the caverns and clearing out whatever bugs that I could find. Also nabbing some black pearls, cause they were here for some reason, which were next to a dung beetle, which, figuring I had problems with fertilizer and Val, I decided to rectify that mistake, taming the beetle, just to never use it. Along the way, coming across a level 120 Diamantosaurus, which I decided, for the hell of it, to tame, using some of the kibble and veggie cakes that I had gotten from the Drakeling chests, which, to tame one of these guys, were pretty easy, as it was just a passive tame, where you fed it while it was asleep. That was until it woke up.
Wait, why can I not move? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Brother, why can't I move? Stop this. What the hell was that? Diamantosaur, just chill, pill. I was trying to feed you.
So, running for my life, I went about waiting for it to go back to sleep, where I was able to tame it, naming them Aberrant Dementiasaurus, after Dementia from the Island series. Be sure to check that out if you're interested. It's a little bit different pace, but it's definitely worth it. Hopefully, maybe just give me some attention, please. Getting back to my collecting, where I ended up finishing with a solid amount in day 27, racing back home to turn this bug skin into a bunch of cementing paste, and the rhinos ended up producing another failure. And when the cementing paste finished crafting, I at last had everything I needed for the industrial grinder, placing it down and immediately putting it to work, grabbing all my excess gear and the tech that I couldn't use to break down in the grinder for some amazing rewards. I definitely wouldn't have to worry about any complicated recipe requirements from here on out. Though when I checked the rhinos again, they had produced yet another failure. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'm not a huge fan of killing all these children and making these terrible jokes. So to rectify that and to save me time in the future, I downloaded the Better Breeding mod, which essentially just guarantees the babies produced are actually good. And with that mod, the next rhino was in fact not a failure, so I was finally content. Though, with the indie grinder now, I was provoked to do much more looting, so I went out with Vlad to go and kill a bunch of alphas to get a bunch of Drakeling chests. I also wanted to try and give the defense outposts another shot now that I was feeling confident, grabbing what I thought I would need for the defense and setting up a meager defense for it, with my Ossidons and the Rex.
Oh, they're coming from that way. way, though, so then I can just help with the defense there. Shit. It's light work. Come and get some, you bastard. It is day 28, and we are going to war.
Don't let them wreck my property. There are things there more valuable than you.
Go crazy.
Make yourself useful and dig in to protect my outpost. You have everything you need to do that.
We'll do, Mr. Zombie Man.
Plant species X may not do.
Shut up, Helena. I'm just gonna watch and step in when I need to. Oh, you don't like this? What, you think this is too boring? Oh, well, shove it. I'll step in when I need to. Alright, and then on my side, I'm just gonna get proper turrets.
Hard to go wrong with good old auto turrets.
Well, I'm just gonna point and click. You should be good over there. As long as it ain't a Brano, we'll be good.
Don't let them wreck my property.
Yep.
They've set a revenant brontosaur on you. One with skin tempered in volatile liquid element. Find the weak points in its armor before it tramples my entire outpost.
Come on, hit the fucking things! Brother, I fucking hit the things! Hit the fucking thing! Destroy the bubble! How do I destroy the bubble? How do I destroy the bubble? How do I destroy the bubble? What the fuck is that bullshit? Is it like bullet? So in lieu of that failure, I just went back to the Drakeling chests, one of which was located in the depths of the Lost City, which, call it ego or stupidity, made me want to explore the city to try and find one of the city crates. So I strolled my way through the streets of the city in day 29, exploring this new gothic Eden, finding mostly lag and death threats. Which, yeah, I gotta say, Wildcard, this is not your best work. The city looks amazing, feels alive, and is in general an awesome idea, but that doesn't matter when the amount of frames you get are less than the fingers on your hands. And because I am just that stupid, I decided to try and run a city outpost for loot, which thankfully, while much more difficult than the ones in the wilderness, I was able to hold my own. So, getting home with that in mind, I realized that I was going to need to put some serious work towards making an actual fighting force if I wanted to make any progress on this map. So I decided to try and work towards making an army of Ossidons and Dementosauruses to help me overcome the challenges of the outposts. Taking Vladimir to go after a Diamantosaurus in the Cave of the Whispering Needles, locating a level 140 and going about to tame, though it was cranky. And while trying to get away, a bat thought that they could get away with trying to kill me. At it, we good? I mean, I'm now slowly dying. I should be fine. Are you still mad at me? No. No, shit. That Desmodus is gonna be a problem.
Mine.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh lord. Oh lord above. Oh lordy me. Shit, motherfucker. What the hell? Grande puppy. What the fuck was that, dude? Jesus, man. Good lord. Taming the Diamantosaurus and naming them Gigas Dementius. Thereafter heading after the Ossidon, going after one in day 30, though the first one was stuck in the side of a cliff, but thankfully the next one was more intellectually inclined and didn't bury itself under a mountain, so I was able to go about the taming process very slowly. Now with the Ossidon tamed, I raced back home to get work onto the breeding operation, as I was planning on making an enormous legion, not only to fight the outposts confidently, but also because I didn't much like being restricted in the city, and wanted a way to make anything within its confines scream for their guts whenever I approached. So yeah, I went to work on that, getting the very first child of these future legions and naming them Poquito Papi. I also decided to make a grill. What can I say? Yujiro's a growing boy. I also decided to play around with one of the thralls, which definitely looked to have some OP potential, probably due to my stats, but we won't talk about that. And with all my new murder toys, I decided to take some of them out to test out. First heading out in day 31 to test out the Rhino on an attack outpost. God, I like to say out a lot, don't I? Putting up some extra precautions in case this ended up failing. Making up a small fob and using one of my new thralls to run the outpost so that in case anything went wrong, I wouldn't die. Hee-haw, motherfuckers!
I can't stop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Come and get him, motherfucker! Come and get him, motherfucker! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's go, baby, let's go! Give me it! Give me the carnage! Give me the blood!
Watch your back.
More thralls. Helena, shut your bitch ass up! Ooh, baby, my strategy is paying off! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Come and get it. Dumbass. Alright, where's the last structure? It's right there. Oh, is it under the ground? Brother, it's under the ground!
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
How do I get that? Dude, I'm not gonna be able to get that. That's bullshit. How do I destroy that? You know what? If I don't let the outpost beat me. Fuck this shit. I'm not letting it beat me. Wait, what? What? No. What? So you can't even ghost out? You can't even ghost to fix it? Man, that's some bullshit. I mean, my strategy is working though, so I could probably just run over and get another one. Like, if I ghost, right? It destroys it. And I can't even destroy that. So wait, what the fuck? Do I just have to call this forfeit, brother? You try and just hit around it maybe a little? No, it doesn't let me destroy it. There's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. Brother, I had it. I'm just gonna take the L, I guess. We gonna take the L, even though it wasn't my L to have, like, whatever. It's fine, I guess. We'll be fine. Can I, wait, hold up. This is gonna ruin some things for a little bit. If I go GCM and Ghost, I hate doing this. I don't like doing this, but I gotta fix this even if I'm not trying to run the outpost.
What makes you think I will allow you to attack one of my outposts?
Oh shit, oh shit, I did not expect a boss. I didn't actually expect a boss. Yeah, you got that. Okay, well, I didn't mean to complete it. I just wanted to clear it out for whatever. I guess this works. Okay, I guess I get it. Whatever. I didn't really want to do that, but it's fine, I guess.
Which this bugginess was definitely not an omen for how a lot of these outposts would go. Heading after the next in day 32, setting up a fob, taking over my slave's mind, rushing the outposts like a madman, and confidently clearing them out, getting some decent loot in the process. Which, with all this success, my dumbass thought it was a good idea to try an alpha resource cache. If you've played this map before, you might see the problem in that. Running it with the Ossidons I had on hand, and aberrant dementia, making a box around myself on the dementia sword to protect myself from fires, and then initiating the defense, which went well at first, as I was able to handle the first two waves with decent confidence, but the third wave went horribly. Thankfully, I had already gotten together a breeding pair of Ossidons, so this wasn't too big of a loss, and I still needed an opposite-gendered Diamantosaur for breeding, so all in all, I didn't lose anything too crazy here. However, unlike last time, this would be the end of Grande Papi. Gathering my bearings after that horrendous defeat, I decided to lose my ego for a bit and go about putting some serious work into the Ossidon breeding in day 33, managing to get some cool mutations along the way, but nothing too crazy. Taking one of the better offspring as my own to replace as a pocket, naming them Poppy's Legacy, in remembrance for our fallen comrade. Working on the breeding for a good minute before I decided it was about time to get that female Diamantosaur. So, using the Dino Finder, I found a decent one in the Whispering Cave, only to find that it was stuck under the map, which is definitely starting to become a reoccurring problem. Thankfully, I was able to find another one in the cave north, taming up that gal, and heading back home in day 34 to resume the Ossidon breeding, putting some serious elbow grease into that effort as I was fed up getting cucked by this map. Spoilers, it doesn't get any better. Though eventually, the breeding line stalled as I got better babies, so I had to put a hold on that for a bit. So while waiting for them to grow up, I decided to go out for some more Drakeling chests going into day 35, which at this point, you should know the vibe. Where along the way, I spotted a beta attack outpost, which I went to try and run with the Rhino, seeing how successful it was before, though unfortunately, it didn't go well. Ooh shit, this hurts a lot more. Once I get the turrets down, I'll be good. I just can figure out where the rest of them are. It's probably in there. Oh shit. Alright, my Rhino strat is working, but it's a lot more pressing here. Ooh boy. That's a lot of spicy damage. Oh my lord, the damn UD. No, Rhino, please, no, you're gonna leave the mission zone, no. Alright, I just need to bum rush that UD.
I ain't gonna lie, B. I ain't got my license.
Motherfucker, no, stop it. Let me click.
Oh shit! They jumping me! Save your boy!
Oh god, I'm gonna die. No, fuck off. Oh, fucking pick the speed up, motherfucker! Oh my god. Come on, Manonation. Ow. Which, yeah, that made me realize I really should just work on the Ossidon army, as this strategy could not cut it. For now, though, I just went back to Drakeling chest gathering, going into day 36. Though when I went to collect them, most were in the city, which led to me getting hunted down by a neophyte, the new vampiric monstrosity which the Lost King sends to stalk me like a crazy bitch from Facebook. And when I tried to fight it off, it had insane damage reduction, which made the ensuing fight much more difficult to handle. Though slowly, with hit and run tactics, I was able to bring down
down the monster and kill it for some loot and horns, which would act as tribute for the boss fight, which I'll touch on the requirements for that later. Continuing on with my looting in the city, dealing with a bunch of harassment from the locals, rinse and repeating the process of killing alphas, getting keys, and opening chests all the way into day 37, where I finally relented and went back home. And with all this failure, I was feeling pretty stuck. So I decided to put even more effort towards making my armies. However, in order to armor and sustain the size of the army in which I would create, I would need a ton of saddles, which weren't exactly cheap. So I decided to go on a massive metal run, by far my largest ever, heading out with the Colonel, and I'm anking it to get a start on the run in day 38. Though, along the way, I ended up getting distracted by some wild Cryolophosaurus, trying to use one of the Ascendant shields I had gotten from looting to try and tame one, though my lack of understanding on how the taming mechanic actually worked proved to make this a bit difficult. As from what I understood, to tame it, you just needed to knock its poison spit back at itself with a shield and slowly knock it out, though, with one getting stuck on the floor and the other proving to be just chaotic in how they attacked me, I wasn't able to track much progress, and ended up just giving up to get back to work on the metal. Going on with the metal run for like 5 minutes as I found an easy outpost and decided to run it real quick for some more loot, but then in day 39, I continued the metal run proper. In which I finally finished in day 40 with a staggering 200,000 metal. So much that my bird was almost completely encumbered, making the journey back home a long one. But eventually, I was able to get back home and put away my massive hoard of metal into the forges that I had. And while that cooked, I went back to the Ossidon breeding, getting a quick Oviraptor while I was at it so that I could breed the Diamentrosaurs as well, and then went out to go on another looting spree, which my metal run instigated a ton of alphas to spawn, including 2 alpha Ossidons, which at the time I did not know how lucky I was with this. Finding them both and killing them in day 41, and going on about getting as many Drakeling chests as I could stand, coming across some better outposts in the city, which with Poppy's legacy in full stride at this point, I decided to run. First clearing out a beta Molten Works, which went pretty well. In fact, finding it way easier than the one in the fields, which was probably because they couldn't be as large as the ones outside of the city. I did end up getting some attention from the city's feds, which I was able to fend off for a bit with some help from Bleed Me Dry, killing a couple neophytes in day 42, where I went on with my Drakeling, gathering more chests, and found an alpha attack outpost in the city, which in combination with being a cocky bastard and the success of the beta outpost, I decided to try and run, which while it went well at first, it didn't stay that way.
Alright.
Punk ass bitch!
This is when I want a Thyla. Pulling out the Thyla, pulling out the Thyla. Oh, you got this, Bleed Me Dry. You should be able to tank this stuff just fine. Just keep doing it. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a close one, but I think I got it. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, we got this. No! Oh no! Damn it, man, brother. Oh, dude, Bleed Me Dry saved me there. I wouldn't have won this if it wasn't for Bleed Me Dry. I would have lost. Oh, my lord, thank you, Bleed Me Dry. I'm so sorry I failed you. But with Bleed Me Dry's sacrifice, I was able to complete the Alpha Outpost and get me some really good loot and my first Prime Crimson Sigils, along with a brilliant idea that I would never end up using despite all the work that I was going to put into this. Going on from there, getting even more Drakeling chests until I grew tired and went back home to put away what I had gotten. Working on some more Ossidon breeding in the meantime. I also had gotten something called Red Element from the Outposts. Come on, guys, you could have been so more creative with this. Like, why not call it Crimson Element or like Echoric Element since it uses blood? Like, stop being lazy. Regardless, it was Element, so I wanted to use it for a test. Crafting a Steam Forge, which needs Element to run. Thus why I don't use it often in these videos. And lo and behold, it worked. Which this gave me some ideas for the future. And now with an excess of metal at my disposal and a bunch of Ossidons spread out, I went about assembling the saddles for the Legion and placing them all out to get ready for war. Which, yeah, this Legion not only looked badass, but was definitely going to be a formidable force to remind the Lost King who the fuck
killed the King Titan. But as they needed time to heal, I couldn't quite test out their might. So I went out instead to try and get some more things to help me with a fight instead. Wanting to get some Thylas, which, again, spoilers, I never use despite all the work that I do with these guys. Heading out in day 44, where I knocked out a level 130 Paleothyla, forgetting the kibble, but once I corrected that mistake, I tamed the Thyla and went after the next, getting a level 140 in the mountains, a level 150 in the Central Valley near the Lost City, but Loot Goblinator didn't like that, so for now I'd have to wait for that guy to wake up before I could tame them. Going after a level 145 female instead, which didn't turn out great, and neither the one after it, so I ended up going back to the level 150, helping it wake back up, retranking it, and then taming it, which, again, it only turned out mildly decent, but it didn't really matter. I'd never used them anyways. But I did breed them, while I went out to collect some leftover Drakeling chests in day 45. Stepping on an outpost real quick, because they offended me, and working towards getting some more chests. Working towards that going into day 46. Heading back home content with the loot I was given to put away what was good and to grind what was not. Going back to breeding the Thylas while I waited for the Ossidons to finish healing. Though it was taking quite a while for that, so to not waste time, I decided to research how to tame Cryolophosaurus properly, and I went after a level 150 to test that out, which quite literally was just putting a wall between us and timing when I popped out to knock its spit back, which after playing Jack Frost's deadlier version of Peekaboo, I managed to knock out the thing and tame it, which with how easy that was, I decided to go and tame a few more so I could work towards getting an imprinted one. Finding a level 145 in a nearby forest, using the same strategy and knocking it out, though I still needed a female. So I went to find one in day 47, going for a max level in the mountains, but before I could even start the tame, it had gotten itself killed. So thusly, I went after a level 145 that was stuck in a mountain. So instead, I settled for a level 135 in the higher mountains behind the city, taming it on the side of a cliff, and while it was a bit scuffed, I managed to trank it out and tame it. Now content with my new tames, I went back home to go about breeding, getting a bit overfixated on the Thylas for a good while, but eventually I got the Cryolophosaurus breeding in day 48, getting some eggs into the egg incubator I had crafted for the Dementiasaurs. I know I completely forgot mentioning this, but I have it, in which I got my first baby, but while I was breeding, I again felt like I was stagnating, so I decided to work towards another tame from this map, a Solwyn, the evolution to the Veilvin, which to do that, you needed a fully companion level Veilwyn. Oh, hello Jimmy, in which you would use them to play a game of Mimic with a wild Solwyn to get the material you needed to evolve your little companion. So I went to go and get one, finding a wild one and trying to do the process. Though I ended up screwing up at first and lost their curiosity, so I had to wait 15 minutes before I could try again. Though in day 49, I was able to finally do the minigame and get myself a Volpite, heading home and getting back to breeding Thylas. Man, for all this work, you'd think I would have used these guys. Turning Jimmy into a Solwyn, which it was definitely cool, though it really wasn't my style. So for now, he would just stay at base. And while playing with the Solwyn, I found that the Vanilla with Sprinkles mod could allow you to learn techgrams at a certain preset level, which I decided to enable. Now I know this is hella cheese, but figuring that this map has a lot of things locked behind the tech tier which you could only get after beating the boss, I thought it was only fair to enable this just so I could use the new stuff. Mainly a Malwyn, which I'll talk about later in the video. Working on some more breeding going into day 50, where, thoroughly bored, I decided to test out my Legion, as even while they weren't fully healed, I was confident they would be more than enough to handle whatever I came across. So with Mana Nation and the army in my pocket, I went out to fight some outposts, attacking a Gamma outpost first and taking them to war.
Oh, buddy. Let's kick shit, motherfuckers. Let's kick it. Murder. Wait, are you not following? Let's go. Oh my god, they're jumping in, dude. They're jumping in. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up, boys. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Oh my lord. The carnage. The bloodshed. I love it.
Destroy and pillage everything.
Alright, everyone, on me! And on aggressive! If it comes nearby, you kick him in the dick like daddy taught you! Oh, this lost Ossidon doesn't know what's coming. Let's get him! Let's get that motherfucker! Dog pile! Dog pile! Dog pile! Brother, we just fucking... This is amazing! We fucking dogpiled him. And of course, we won in flawless fashion. So I decided to go out and run some more, though there weren't really any others besides an alpha outpost, which I was not confident in running with a half-healed army, only managing to find one other one that I could run, though since it was gamma, its rewards were starting to get a bit disappointing. So I started searching for beta outposts, finding another one in day 51, but for some reason, the notification ping for the outpost wasn't showing up, so I didn't know what it was. So in an attempt to fix that, I relogged, which despawned the outpost. Oh, and to add salt to the wound, a neophyte started hunting me down. Little did he know, I watched JJK, so we jumped this bitch. Though this monster was putting out some seriously concerning damage, and while we were able to kill it, it was definitely not something to take lightly. That was if it was intelligent. As when another came down to attack, it ended up getting stuck in the mesh of my legion, which because it was chasing me and would only attack me, it just took its beating like a good boy. And a third one tried to do the charm, but luckily morning came before it could finish. So I was free to continue what I was doing, finding a Gamma Metalworks, which I sent back to Oblivion, which I wanted to keep up this momentum. So after dropping back home to put away my things and grab some Dementia Sores, I went out to try and fight some Alpha Outposts, and to try and finally be a Defense Outpost, heading out in day 52 and warming up with a Gamma Attack Outpost, which was plenty enough successful to encourage me to go and try a nearby Defense Outpost, planning on using some strategy, using the Dementia Sores to block the entrances to the outpost, and then using my Legion of Ossidons to mob anything that got close. Which, to make sure I could do these outposts without dying, I ended up using a Thrall, which might have been a mistake. And I also learned that the outpost was Alpha. Oh lord, this might go bad. Let's do this, Alpha! We should be good to go. Ho, ho, ho.
Don't let them wreck my property. There are things there more valuable than you.
Kill them all. Alright, I'm gonna get a single turret here. Now I'm gonna get some more fabricators over here. Alright, here we go.
You had better not let another of my outposts fall to the Revenant Horde.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga!
I'm terrified to see what that Alpha Bronto is capable of, though.
Make yourself useful.
Alrighty, here we go. I'm pretty sure the boss is gonna be this round.
I'm sensing a Revenant Dilophosaur in this incoming wave.
Figure out where it is. Oh, they might have already gotten it. Oh yeah, they're handling it with ease.
Make yourself useful.
This is the last wave, so let me get some heal. No, not you. Alright, that should be good enough.
They've set a Revenant Brontosaur on.
Nice! Nice! Oh, that theory is being problematic, but they're pushing it out. It should be fine. Oh my god, the entire army is trampling that motherfucker. They're jumping him. Brother, I can't even get a good look at it. Get him, boys! Get him! Get that motherfucker! Get him! Good boys and girls. Nice. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I was resilient. Lost key. First defense outpost accomplished. And in victory, I was extremely delighted. Though I'm pretty sure because I was using a Thrall that I missed out on getting the sigils from this outpost. So that was kind of bad, but at least I now knew. Keeping up with my carnage activities by thusly heading out after an Alpha attack outpost. And while it was definitely a tougher chew than the other outposts, my army was able to handle themselves pretty well and lead us to victory after a finicky boss. Though it was here that I learned that you only get crimson sigils from outposts in the cities. So this outpost, while being good loot and a good test run, was kind of pointless. And I wasn't really too antsy to get into the city quite yet, so I decided to detour and do some other things, heading around the map to try and find a good gloon. So I went to a Rockwell zone before the city, and went about trying to tame one, which to do that, you essentially have to kill all the zombies following the gloon, pop its eyeballs like a balloon, and feed it kibble, which was easier said than done. Now you may ask why. Was it because it's too hard to shoot? No, pretty easy in fact. Was it hard to feed? Technically. Was it because its followers were hard to kill? Absolutely not. No, it was because I literally couldn't find all of them.
which prevented me from feeding the gloon to begin with, which led me to failing 2 gloons within this Rockwell area. And I deduced was because this area was extremely tumultuous and filled with little crevices that the zombies could get stuck in. So I decided to look for a gloon elsewhere, finding a much flatter Eden in day 54, where I found a level 130, which thankfully the flatter terrain absolutely helped, as I was able to near flawlessly tame this gloon. And that's when I found that the gloon behaved just like a light pet, which if you didn't know, there are reapers on Lost Colony, and I learned some extremely vital information back on Val. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Heading back home ASAP to get the things that I would need for the tame, mainly being hazard gear and mushroom brews, which I had got plenty of both with the Drakeling chests, and what I didn't have, I had the resources to very much get myself. Thereafter, heading out to go to the radiation zone on this map, which thankfully was easy to find thanks to the Dino Finder already having tracked a Reaper Queen. So I went to the rad zone and went inside to go about a process of clearing Reapers to try and find a good level 1, eventually getting a level 150 to spawn, though I needed to drop by home real quick to get some things to heal after I got the Reaper, cause I did not need a repeat of Valgero. Grabbing some med brews and blood packs, and then racing back, where I went about the process of trying to get the Reaper low enough to want to peg me in day 55.
What the fuck did I just hear?
Lowering its health and then waiting for it to stick me. However, its AI was kinda acting buggy, so I wasn't able to get it quite right, and the Reaper ended up healing back up. So I had to do some damage to it, but I did a little bit too much damage and killed it. Woo! No!
What happened?
I misclicked and killed it.
So, I went about spawn clearing for another, clearing out a bunch of Reapers going into day 55, where I had some occasional hiccups, but eventually I managed to get another level 150 to spawn, just for it to get stuck in a small cranny in the raw element. So unfortunately, as I couldn't use it, I had to clear it out to try for another. And after a little more clearing, I managed to instigate a level 130 to spawn, which I decided to settle for. But I was having the same problem with this one as I was with the first level 150, which prevented me from being able to get it horny, or get the baby Reaper, and it broke my armor.
No! Stop! 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 Whatever you do, stop! 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 I'm done with Reapers. I'm done with Reapers for today. I'm done with Reapers for today. Let me on, Mana Nation! Mana Nation! Mana Nation! Holy fuck, man.
So with that, I went limping back home in day 56. Thankfully, after a night of recovery, my creatures were ready for some carnage. And as I had a lot of work cut out for me, I decided to start grinding towards that, as the boss fight with the Lost King on Alpha, cause yes, I'm insane, needed 200 prime Crimson Sigils, 200 prime Aberrant Sigils, which meant a total of 40 Alpha Outposts, along with 15 Neophyte Horns, 10 Alpha Zombie Brains, and 5 Alpha Ossidon Skulls. Thankfully, Alpha Ossidons dropped 2 skulls per, so I only needed 1 more Alpha Ossidon, though that would still be a lot of grinding to do. So, gathering my forces and leveling up some Thylas to not use at all, I went about heading into the city to make some carnage, wanting to work on Crimson Sigils first. Though inside the city, I was struggling to find any Alpha Outposts. And yes, I am terribly aware of how bad this footage is. The frame rate is absolutely cooked, but Wildcard can't get his shit together, and I'm not letting that stop me from making another video. Eventually deciding to just try and clear out what outposts had spawned, starting with a beta outpost on a bridge, which I was able to handle pretty well with a small contingent of Ossidons. Attempting to clear out a Gamma outpost in day 57, though I ended up getting interrupted by a Neophyte. Though, this wasn't necessarily a bad thing, as I'd been toying with an idea for a minute. So in the trailer, Megan is apparently able to fight one of these things with a spear. But you're telling me a 40-ton death machine with giant claws on its hands isn't able to kill one? Well, I wondered if that was because the Neophyte had a special damage reduction only to creatures. So I took a big risk and fought the thing on foot.
Oh shit, I think it is. It is. Come on, get down here. Fight me on my ground. Come and get him, motherfucker. You know what? I'll fucking air you out, bitch.
Damn, get him, she.
Fighting him on foot is the way to go, I think. Yeah, just fight him on foot. Okay, so note to self, just fight it.
Running the outpost after its demise, before getting jumped by another Neophyte, which I was able to fight as well. Though they ended up being a coward, so I was able to continue my progress from there. Taking down another beta outpost afterwards, only having some minor struggles with some of the defenders getting stuck in the floor. And eventually, on the main street, I was able to find an alpha outpost, which gathering my full force, I ended up getting interrupted by a Neophyte again. So with my horde, I went about jumping it successfully using my pinning strategy. And since it was going to be night for a minute, I decided decided to do some vampire hunting.
I guess we're just gonna grind. We're just gonna get all the neophyte horns we need then. We'll do the alpha outpost after we kill a bunch of neophytes, I guess, because I'm not gonna try and risk fighting an alpha outpost while fighting a neophyte. Come on, Mr. Neophyte, come and get your ass whooping. Oh, is it done? Okay, shit. It's most likely going to attack mid-confrontation with the alpha outpost, but you know what? I'm willing to take the risk. Because I want bloodshed, I want war. Are you fucking kidding me? As soon as I get onto the fucking Ossidon. Come here, buddy. Ah, shit.
Get the fuck out! You fucking washing blade!
Just keep running him around and beat his ass. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Do not. Why are they attacking? Why is it attacking them? Shit. Do not ruin my Ossidon army before I'm no, motherfucker. Like, they're gonna survive. I know they will, but like, fuck. All right, everybody, I need you on passive. Passive, please. I will fight the neophyte. Y'all don't get in the way. No, stop, stop, stop. I don't want you getting attacked. Let me handle the neophyte. God damn it. Okay, you know what? This works. Just neophyte, don't lose aggro from me. I can't even see anything, bro. Man. Ah, shit. Motherfucker, get off me. I don't mind if you hit me. Just don't hit my Ossidons. Let's go, buddy. Just don't hit my Ossidons. That's all I ask. Don't hit me. Just keep fighting me.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What are you doing, buddy? There you are. No, stop fighting them. Stop fighting them. Only me. There you go. Good boy. Die for... Oh. It gave me an ascendant chainsaw. That is insane.
Chasing the last of them off in the morning of day 58, getting 10 neophyte horns, even though you can't see them. They're right here, like right here, you can only see the tip of the horn, which with that done, I was able to finally go after that outpost, which went pretty well, though the boss got stun locked outside of the battle area, which made killing it a long process. But eventually, I was able to beat it, but then ran into the problem of the key being outside of the outpost range. So when I collect it, it kicked me out of the mission, and unaware that I could get back into it, I was a tad bit mad, as I really wanted the crimson sigils, so I went ahead and spawned them in, just for a few minutes later to end up accidentally reactivating the outpost, allowing me to get the sigils, which, while I might not have done it here, I did get rid of those spawn sigils. I'm not that cheaty, at least for now. Finding another alpha outpost just nearby, which I went ahead and ran as well, clearing it out soundly. Though once I was finished, it had turned to night again, and fighting neophytes while doing outposts did not seem like a good idea. So I regrouped with my mana armor, killing a few going into day 59, and then went back home to regroup from the collecting, before heading back out to attack more outposts in the morning, which I was able to find another alpha outpost on a bridge. But as soon as I was able to get to the boss portion of the fight, the boss quite literally disappeared. You can even see it popping away on the corner of my screen. I used photo mode to try and find where it went, but I couldn't, and not wanting to take the stupid L, I decided to spawn in the sigils for the mission, even though I could have just kept the ones that had spawned before, but I wasn't really thinking about it during this recording. Again, I reassure I corrected this mistake later on, continuing my search around the city for another outpost after I collected the Ossidons that had fallen off the bridges during the fight, which, yes, this was a consistent problem. Though, I couldn't find an outpost, and eventually, as night fell, I decided to drop that for now, leaving the city in day 60 to go and try and run some defense outposts instead, leveling up some extra Diamantosaurs that I had raised up, planning on trying to run some larger outposts in hopes that they would give me more sigils. Going around the map to try and find an alpha defense outpost, clearing some outposts to try and get them to spawn, yet I was unable to find one. But that wasn't going to stop me, as I kept on, planning on doing attack outposts during the day in the city and defense outposts at night, where I went about trying to find an alpha defense outpost, but yet again failed. Instead, settling on trying to practice with a gamma large outpost, where I found the Dimensiosaurs were not big enough to block the exit on their own, realizing that I would need probably 2 to 3 on each entrance. So I went back home to hatch out some more Dimensiosaurs to expand my operation in day 61, making some feeding troughs to keep them fed, and managing to hatch out 13 from a batch of 10 eggs, including one with a melee mutation, which I separated from the rest, but low-key completely forgot about this guy, like entirely. From there, I just went about taking care of this batch of babies, imprinting them and raising them, which while doing that, I decided to raise up a baby Cryolophosaurus as well, as I wanted to see what these guys were capable of. Though, I kinda did a poor job taking care of them all, missing some of the Dimensiosaurus imprints, and almost entirely neglecting the Cryo. Though when they grew up, I went out to go to the city for some more outposts, looking for an alpha one, but I was having a difficult time with that, eventually getting one on a bridge, which, yeah, I had problems with that.
Did some of my Ossidons fall? Whatever, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody on me. All right, let's go. Yeah, just try not to fall off the bridge, okay, guys? Yeah, like, not like that guy. I'll have some, it's fine. We'll be fine. Why are you jumping after them? I still have enough. That's all that matters. Oh, my lord. Stop jumping down. I have more, but Jesus. Oh, my entire army. I have more, so we'll be fine. But God, why? Where's the last guy?
Bruh.
Oh, there. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. Okay, everybody over there. Stay on the bridge. Jesus Christ, brother. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Wait, why? Oh my lord, what is this bullshit? I'm spending more time killing this one glitched out defender than I'm gonna spend on killing the boss. Oh my lord. There we go, Jesus.
Eventually beating the boss and completing the outpost, heading after another one that did not want to spawn. So as night fell, I relogged to respawn the outpost forcefully and then went out to try and find some defense outposts, until I realized I left Loot Goblinator in the city, and when trying to retrieve them in day 62, Loot Goblinator ended up getting killed.
Loot Goblinator, no! Come on, buddy! Loot Goblinator, no! My baby! No! Why? Why, Loot Goblinator? Why? That was totally my fault, but like, why? No!
Damn. Well, say hello to Loot Goblinator 5000. Heading out after more defense posts after getting that little guy, clearing out the ones that were not alpha until I managed to find one, which I ran with pretty decent success. Finally getting my first 10 prime aberrant sigils. Only 190 to go. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long one. Heading back to the city, finding another alpha attack outpost on a bridge. Oh my god, I hate these things so much. Though even with those setbacks, I was able to win, collecting my spoils and heading out for the next one. Finally finding one that was not on a bridge, which while it wasn't a perfect run, it was definitely way easier. Completing it in due time and finding another one after that, which I did the same. But again, night approached once more, and I did not feel like fighting vampires in the city, so I went back to defense outposts, which was not successful. Man, I really don't like the RNG to these things. Heading home and doing some organizing, putting all the tributes I had collected so far for the boss fight together, which were 4 of 5 Ossidon skulls, 2 of 10 zombie brains, 18 of the 15 neophyte horns, only 10 of the 200 aberrant sigils I needed, and 90 of the crimson, which, yeah, that meant there was still a lot of work ahead of me, and I definitely did not want to procrastinate on it, so I went out looking for defense outposts, which to assist with that in day 63, I went about leveling up those Diamantosaurs, and then went back to clearing outposts for spawns, finding an alpha attack post on the main street, which I went and cleared out for another 10 sigils. But from there, I was unable to get any more alpha attack outposts to spawn, so I went after an alpha defense outpost, setting up for it and beating it in stride. Pause. Though I had also decided that it was about time to try and take another shot at getting a Reaper, as I hoped they would be much better at running outposts, and I had seen a berry strat with them which I wanted to test, and I had just the plan to get one, so I went back home to prepare, getting together what I needed for a trap that I had researched about to easily tame the Reaper in a safer area, planning on luring the Reaper out of the rad zone, trapping it with said trap, and rolling the roulette on getting Reaper babies to try and get myself my very own Reaper Queen with the Untamables mod, though I needed some more mushroom stew, so I went to go get some Drakeling chests for more, as I was too lazy to try and make myself some, and when I did get some, I went to go and set up for the Reaper Queen, planning on using my cryo to lure the Reaper out of the zone manually, though it needed some time to heal after I leveled it, so I went about making Lost Colony's new medical stand, using blood packs to heal the cryo while I went out to go get some more blood for it, killing into day 64 with Vladimir, where I was able to get another 2,000 blood to heal the cryo, which this also gave me the idea to try and see if I could just use Vladimir to try and lure the Reaper out, just in case the cryo didn't work out. Then with all that blood, I was able to get the cryo healed and thusly went out to go and set up for the tame.
I never grabbed hazard gear. What the fuck is my problem? Brother, I gotta head home now.
Oh yeah, let's go do Reapers without the hazard gear. That's so fucking intelligent. Oh,
Correcting that mistake and then heading to the flatter entrance of the red zone to get that set up. Building the trap, which I found online, and then waiting for the Reaper to spawn, as Syntax Mod had wiped dinos after I adjusted some level scaling, and yup, I just kinda had to wait for the Reaper. In the interim, I went about setting up a small fob, and a small cage for the Reaper babies. But yeah, that Reaper still hadn't spawned, so I had to keep on waiting, and waiting. Well, this is a good time to tell y'all, if you have gotten this far into the video, you might as well like and subscribe. It's a free way to help support this channel, and would mean so much if you did. Alright, has the Reaper spawned yet?
No.
God frickin' damn it! Thankfully, a level 130 spawned, so I went about trying to lure it out of the trench with Vlad. However, that didn't really work. So I opted to use the cryo instead, running down the trench, rage baiting the Reaper, and luring it all the way up the trench, eventually managing to get it stuck in the trap. Now it was the time for Bonnie Blue Simulator.
What the fuck?
So from now till day 65, I went about trying to get a ton of Reapers.
Let's go. It's all set and perfect.
Oh, God, I'm happy.
Who's my good boy?
You want more?
Come on, I know you want to do it again, you fucking horny bastard.
Tony, that's like right in my fucking ear. Get off.
There you go. Did you not give it? Let's try that again. Try it again. Day 65, and I already have a Reaper army. Pop. Ooh, do not bite me. Do not bite me. I do not give you permission to bite me, you motherfucker. You do not bite me.
You missed.
Did you stop missing, though? Yeah, that's right in my ear, motherfucker. There we go, another Reaper Queen. This one's good now. You don't run from me.
You're goddamn right.
Ooh, that hurt. Got me. Nice. Don't bite me in the back. Don't bite me in the back. Don't bite me in the back. Whatever you do, don't bite me in the back. There we go. Come on. Come on. Stop moving your head. ADHD having motherfucker, what you doing? You're in a cage. You can't get out. There's no getting out. There's no escape. Just accept it. I'm doing something really boring. It basically is shoot Reaper, wait for it to peg me, take the child, go kill something, take the child into the box and wait. Queen? Nope. How have I made a gambling addiction out of a Reaper? That's crazy. Let's go gambling! That's not how you give love-ins. You don't try and bite my hand off. I've turned a Reaper Queen into a puppy dog by putting it in a cage. The way I discipline it is by shooting it in the fucking face. There we go. There's the queen. Let's go. The queen. And eventually, I was content with what I had gotten, having gotten 3 Reaper Queens, naming the best one Gravemind, killing the trapped Reaper Queen and cleaning up my trap, getting back home with the Queens and 12 Reaper Kings, though I was not done yet, as I wanted to make a whole new army of Reapers with Gravemind. So, leveling what I already had, I went about continuing this debaucherous behavior going into day 66. And when I was finally content with all that, I decided to head out with Gravemind to test out her power, which even while being a fraction of the way healed, she turned out to be an absolute monstrosity, effortlessly taking out a Gamma and Beta outpost, where I was able to use the C-spin attack to clear out the defenders. And because Reapers have damage resistance, I was able to confidently take on the bosses. Oh baby, we should have done this more on Val. Along the way, I also ended up finding an Alpha defense outpost, which to experiment with a strategy I heard was effective with the Reapers, I tried to imitate it, where supposedly when the Reapers are buried, their hitboxes prevent Revenant from getting into the defense. But when we started in day 67, yeah, it didn't end up working. Though I at least had the Dementiasaurus in place anyways, so I was able to beat the outpost. Unfortunately, that did just relegate Reapers to normal combatants, but I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. Later on, while I was getting some Drakeling chests and failing to find outposts, I decided to finally take a crack at getting some zombie brains from the Alpha Revenant. So I used the Dino Finder to get the ones that had spawned in on the map, including some Revenant Empyrosaurs, which didn't give brains, but were great for EXP, which meant more chests. I also managed to find another Alpha outpost on the main road of the city, which at this point I was able to clear these out pretty confidently, if not it being a tad bit tedious. But oh boy, if only I knew the true definition to that word. Oh, god damn it. And while I was home in day 68, I found that the Reaper army had finally healed, so I went about amassing them to get a good look at this force and to get them leveled, though I kinda got lost in reveling
them. So I ended up just leveling them in the fields, next to a large alpha defense outpost, which I wanted to try and run in the hopes that it would give me more aberrant sigils, so that I could grind this out faster. Spoilers, it wouldn't. Setting up my defenses with a ton of Dementosaurs, Reapers, and Ossidons, and beginning the battle. Battling off the many waves of Revenant forces, and eventually defeating the outpost. And as my reward, I got 10 sigils. I mean, the loot was good, but not enough to justify all this extra effort. Like, what even is the point of running these if they only give marginally better loot and no extra sigils for easily 10 times the work? After that, I didn't really feel like doing any more defense outposts, so I went to the city to go after some attack outposts, finding one on a bridge, which I tried to use the Reapers to mitigate creatures falling off, but that didn't really work out well. Though with some persistence, I was able to defeat it, only to have the key spawn in the side of the bridge mesh. This map is really starting to piss me off with these bugs. Going after another outpost in day 69. Though at this point, I ended up getting attacked by some neophytes, so I decided to turn back to doing defense outposts. But see, I was having some problems. As, well, to fight the boss on Alpha, you need to beat Alpha outposts, and, well, none were spawning. At least while I was clearing out outposts, I was able to get a few more zombie brains, which just kind of made me realize that Ark is so unhinged, you quite literally have to Uno reverse the zombie apocalypse. Though as I went killing Alphas, getting Drakeling chests, and running over the whole map, I couldn't find any. Though I did have a plan to try and make this process speedier, as I figured, just like the attack outposts, the defense outposts would reload, letting me roll an endless roulette much faster. Starting this process in day 70, where first I found another large alpha outpost, which while it was more work, I figured it would be worth it with how rare alpha outposts were proving to be, which was not the case, as while I was able to run it, it was extremely testing on my patience. Get back into formation. I mean, if they're here, they could still... No! Oh shit, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What the fuck? Why? How did... If that happens again, we're fucked, dude. I'm fucked, brother. I hate these outposts. I hate these big ones, because they don't give me any more reward. There's no reward for this. Oh, why are you moving like that? No! Fuck off with this. Get back into position, you fucking piece of shit. Okay, come on, get that motherfucker, beat his ass. Oh, this isn't even the last wave, dude. Are you kidding me? Make sure you're on past it. Good job. No, no, wait, hold up. Fucking, no, wait, no, 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 what the fuck is going on? Kill it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Motherfucker, these things are pissing me off. Not let anything through. Whatever you do.
Bruh.
An Ossidon died? Yeah, these things are not worth these are not worth it. What do you mean it killed an Ossidon though? I did it. I lost an Ossidon, but I did it. This is why I don't like these alpha ones. I don't like these large ones. These large ones are awful because I'm only gonna get 10 sigils out of this. The loot is not worth it, and I only get 10 sigils, which is bullshit. For only 10, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. For every entrance that a defense outpost has should be 10 more sigils. Why are you increasing the difficulty but yielding the same reward? There's no point in running these at this point. Because like all this loot, I can either make it myself or get it somewhere else a lot easier. So I decided to ignore large outposts for the time being. Thankfully, the next one I found was a medium, which seemed much more digestible, which for the most part it was. But these things were really starting to test my patience. The next one I found was a small outpost in day 71, which again, frustrating. But I was able to beat it. Though, for the next outpost, I had a little bit more chewing to do, as my reroll luck wasn't faring too well. But eventually, I did manage to find a small one and run that one as well. Though, this bad spawn luck kept persisting. Despite it, I did not run the large outposts that I came across along the way, as I was already at my wit's end with these things and did not have the patience for a large outpost. So, I kept looking over and over and over and over again. Finally finding another one in day 72, which I ran and won, sprinting to the next one as I really wanted to be done with these things. Finding another medium in the mountains, which I ran mostly successful. And so the grind went into day 73, finding and beating another outpost and dealing with poor reroll luck. But eventually I found another small and went about running it as well, though my creatures were getting into a very annoying habit of pushing the boss dino away, which caused the boss key to keep on getting out of the range of the outpost, making it impossible to collect. So I said fuck it and having just spawned in 10 sigils, as at this point I was only running these things for that sole purpose. I really hope you'll understand, and honestly, spoilers, I don't think it'll mean much in the end. Next, I found a small one, which for the most part was successful, but I can't lie, I was really starting to hate these fucking things. Running another one in day 74 and having more of the same. Then I found a medium one, which I fought and won, along with a small one after that, which at this point I only needed to do 3 more to complete my task. So I was fervorous to get this done as quick as possible, as I was sick of these things. Finding another small, which crossed off 10 more, but my victorious streak ended on the next one, as at the very last moment, a Revenant Bronto stole my victory.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm done. I'm getting the it's only 20. I'm done. No. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I didn't even, they killed the fucking fine. Bullshit piece of fucking motherfucking thing. I had to fucking hit it through my fucking mouse. Fuck you and your bullshit, ludicrous motherfucking bullshit. And while I was doing my best to contain my anger, after a slip up with the mana, I lost it and spawned in some sigils. But after a night's sleep, I had calmed down and realized that I was better than that. So I threw away the sigils and went about going after 2 more outposts, avoiding large ones along my search, where I found a small one in day 75. And unlike the last one, I was able to defeat it with minimal obstruction, finding a medium outpost, which was going to be my last. But as if these buggy, bullshit, terrible things weren't bad enough, a Malwyn snuck in past my forces and destroyed the outpost before I could get to it. Hey buddies, why didn't we kill him? You are all on aggressive and he was in range. I'm getting too loud, but oh, am I mad? This was supposed to be the last one. I had a gut feeling this one was gonna go south too. I had a real bad gut feeling this one was gonna go south. Thankfully, I was able to find one last small outpost and finally end this tedious torture with these defense outposts. Like, wildcard, I get it, good idea, but possibly this is the worst execution I have ever seen from y'all. These things are genuine torture and complete bullshit. This alone makes this map way worse, and unfortunately, bad news for me, this kind of stuff was not going to end here, as I still needed one more Alpha Ossidon. But before I went about doing that, I wanted to get some of the last creatures that I needed for this map, the Malwyn and the Aureliax, which for the Malwyn, I needed a Blood Forge, which that needed a tech replicator, which thanks to Syntax Mod, that wouldn't be a problem. Heading out with Kernel and the resources I needed for the replicator to a defense outpost to craft it, as these things acted like terminals. Crafting the replicator and then placing it back home to craft the Blood Forge, which now with that preparation done, I could start work on the process of getting the Malwyn, which first involved getting a Veilwyn to full companionship. So I went out, got a Veilwyn, and while it was becoming more attached with me, I went and prepared for the Aureliax tame, doing some research on the best way to do it, gathering what I would need, and heading after a level 115 in day 76. Getting to where it was, I went about trying to do the first part of the tame, where you needed to hop on it and ride it to feed it good loot. Though, I learned you can't use shoulder pets during this tame, so I had to put away Loot Goblinator for now. And then I was able to go about completing the first part of the tame, which turned the dragon into an egg, which to claim the egg as your own, you needed to defend it like an Extinction OSD, quite literally. I mean, they even ripped the UI and the sound effects straight from there. And of course, I put some defenses up to make this tame easier, and thusly went about defending it, which with confidence, I was able to collect the egg, racing back home to hatch it, placing it in the egg incubator, and getting me my new Draconic companion, which with someone's help, I decided to name the little guy Soul, and then went about imprinting it, which by now, the Veilwyn I had gotten full friendship status. So I went after a Soulwyn to complete the next part of the tame, which is essentially the same as getting a Soulwyn, as you'd take the Veilwyn to get a Volpite from the Wild Soulwyn through the same minigame. However, to make it so you can turn your Veilwyn into a Malwyn, you needed to corrupt the Volpite in the Blood Forge, which is what I went about doing with some red element shards, thusly feeding it to my Veilwyn, which I aptly had named Grimdark, to get my very own Malwyn, which I went about playing with, though just like the Soulwyn, while it was pretty cool, I didn't really put this guy to much use. Soul, on the other hand, who had just grown up, was another matter entirely, as he turned out to be pretty
pretty fast and useful, though he needed to heal. So I put him in a Pokeball and went out to try and find an Alpha Ossidon, as I already had a clue on how hard that was gonna be, if only I knew just how hard that actually was. Heading out in day 77 to where I had found one of the previous alphas, and using Gravemind, I went about trying to do a spawn clearing strategy, which did not pan well at all. So after some stubborn failure, I thusly went around the map to try and invigorate spawns and clear out any Ossidons that had already spawned, using Soul for this endeavor and finding that he really liked trees. Doing this into day 78 with no luck. So I went back to that spot to try some more spawn clearing, which of course did not work. And after all that time wasted, I decided to actually do some research to try and help me find this monster faster, using a method I learned from Ross Clark, where in a specific area you could instigate guaranteed Ossidon spawns as long as you cleared out literally everything in an area in the southern tundra, grabbing some Drakeling chests along the way and running a few outposts in the city before I went to the place to get the Ossidons to spawn, which, yeah, the strategy did not work at all for me, as I spent days 79, 80, and 81 doing this, only taking a small break to run an outpost in the city before keeping on the search, which I'ma just speed up the footage real quick and let it play, just to give you an idea of how much I actually did, as this went into day 82, and when I got sick of clearing, I went to look around the map and found nothing. So I went back to the spot and kept clearing all the way into day 83, where after almost 10 hours of pure looking, I was fucking done. This was a torturous endeavor, and honestly, I could not afford wasting this much time on it. So before I just spawned one in, I did a Dino Wipe and used slow-mo to go around the map really quickly to load in Ossidon spawns, which this went technically through days 84, 85, and 86, which worked, as I was able to finally find one. And no, I'm not sorry.
Yes! Oh my god. Fucking finally. Oh my god. Yes, I know this is cheese, and technically cheating, but for the people on single player that have a life and don't mind a little cheese, I'd recommend just doing this for your Alpha Ossidons, cause trust me, it'll save you so much grief. And with that done, I went to do the final attack outposts that I needed to get done to beat this map. Heading into the city, finding one on a bridge, where all my creatures fell off. And after that long-ass search, I was extremely frustrated, so that didn't really help. And what's worse, because it was a Desmodus boss, I couldn't use my creatures without them jumping off the bridge. So I tried shooting it myself, just to get executed point blank. And even when I returned, I couldn't kill the boss in enough time. Wow, this map just doesn't want to stop kicking me in the nuts, eh? But after a small breather, I went back into the city, where I cleared out another 2 alpha outposts, only leaving 1 left, which I wanted to do something first before that. As with all the outposts that I have had to run during this playthrough, most likely more than 50, I had gotten a lot of thralls, which I wanted to have some fun with, and take them all into the city for a ground invasion. So enjoy the last bit of fun I get to have on this map before everything goes downhill. Let's go and do this, boys. Let us all die in triumphant glory. Attack! 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 Destroy the generators! Oh no! Ah! Let's do this! We got this! Let's go! Time for the boss! Get his ass! Shoot him down! Get a Rex! Ricochins! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Jump him! He's got bullet! Get his ass! He's down! Get him! Get his ass! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! This is the way. Come on, my brothers. Let's go. Forward! There's a beta! Forward! We have a beta to kill, motherfuckers! I wish I could get louder, but I can't. If I get louder, I'm gonna break the sound barrier. Get him! Get him! Attack! Attack! Let's stand together! Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. We got this. Just keep pushing it. And don't get in the way of my spear, please. Good lord. Get him. Do not get in my way. Do not get in my way under any circumstance. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. So we'll win this. Kill the Ossidon. Ah! Yo, we got him. Oh shit, we might not have this. Nah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh shit. Come get it, motherfucker! I'm a crack addict, motherfucker! Come and get it, you son of a bitch! Come get it, motherfucker! Motherfucker! You cannot run away from me! We got this, we got this. Keep talking to me. Eventually getting my fill, finding the last alpha outpost, and with what surviving stragglers there were left, bringing it down. And with that done, I now had all the tributes I needed for the boss fight. So I went home, gathered the best of my reapers and 2 thrall wardens, which I was going to use to help me beat this, and went to this city one last time, approaching the terminal of the Lost King after 87 days, 84 hours of gameplay, and frankly, the most frustrating playthrough I have ever had in this game. I was finally done with this map and ready to kill this Lost King motherfucker. Boom! We gotta take this nice and slow.
Just stick to our plan, okay? Locate the codex, transmit it to me, and then we'll see about getting you out of that nightmare too.
Yup, as you say,
What
Helena.
have we here? A wayward pet has finally found its way back to us. How could I ever again trust such a disobedient and ungrateful cur?
I don't know. I'm here to kill you. Helena wants the codex. I want your soul. Come on, everybody. Let's go. No getting stuck on my watch.
My doors are no longer open to you, alas. And I'm afraid the penalty for trespassing on royal grounds is quite severe.
Yeah, sure it is. Oh, that golem gonna be trouble though. I think we got it, but that golem gonna be trouble.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there before he can lock you out again.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I need all my creatures to fall. Like, I gotta make sure all my stop it. I gotta take my time getting to the frickin' thing. I would love to just rush through this and let stragglers be stragglers, but unfortunately, because your game sucks, I have to make sure every single one is with me for some reason. Oh my god, get off. Get off. Holy, I hate this boss fight already.
Once again, you have accomplished the impossible. Do you have someone on the inside helping you?
No, fuck off.
For an
Okay.
all-powerful king, he sure seems worried about you getting to him. While I look for another way in, you better get ready for company.
Alright. Alright, show me out. Why don't you? Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! They shoot through the mount. They shoot through the fucking mount. Are you kidding me? I swear if they used up all my fucking sigils, I'm... Nope. Let's try that again. I fucking hate this. Let's go. Where are we going? We're going that way. Whistle. Let's try this again. I don't think I have your audio included. I fucking hate this map so much. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it so much.
Yup. Nope. Figured.
I hate this map. Like, it's fun at first, but this map, it makes me livid.
Would you say it's the worst in terms of how you progress?
Yes.
Oh god.
Right now I'm trying a new strat where instead of having them follow me, I whistle them around to where they need to go. Alright, now we're in the middle of a battle, so just make sure y'all stick together and kill this shit. Now I know better though. I'm gonna just let my creatures do the heavy lifting until we get to the boss fight.
What are you waiting for?
Helena, genuinely shut your fucking mouth before I fucking clobber you. Let's go, let's go. Sorry, I don't mean to be so negative. This is just pissing me off. Everybody over there, come on, let's go. Now I just let them take the brunt of the attack. And, yeah. Open door, open sesame.
You know.
You handle it. We gotta kill that boss. I just don't want to get snuck by. Fucking stop. Oh shit, I'm dead again. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. No fucking way.
No.
No, I'm not dead, but I nearly was. Are you fucking kidding me? You know this is really cheating, but I don't care.
Nope.
Okay, cool. That's fun. I was a little short-sighted in this endeavor, but it's fine. Just let them handle the fight. Alright, well, let's do the hard part now. Take this sword. Spear sword. Come on. Oh, shit.
Don't die, Shiggy.
Trying not to. Oh, shit. He fucking... Of course he got me. Just kill it quick and let me re-get my armor. Oh, my fucking god. You fucking degenerate pieces of goddamn shit. Alright, here we go. Come on, Mr. Boss. Now, die, all of you. Ow. I just took a rocket to the face. Oh, kill him, 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 kill him. Fucking, no, 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 no.
Are you ready?
Come on, kill him, kill him. God, fucking damn. Oh, there you are. If you get stuck on every wall, I swear I will decapitate you, you motherfucker. I have the means.
Tapestries?
Decapitation. Once we get to the boss arena, I should be fine, because I can fight a boss.
Are you sure about that?
You got a door to get through. I'm not in the mood for y'all being annoying about it. Revenge. Stop being an idiot.
You do realize you can win, don't you? You're all alone against an entire kingdom. So be it. I'll be waiting for you in my great hall.
Yeah, well, we're not going there yet. They're gonna ambush on the side, so just stay here.
Why would you go out there when you were just shy of my great hall? Where are you going?
Nowhere. Your mother's house.
He's called in more thralls.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, no, no, no! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Are you fucking kidding me? No, back, get away, 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 get away. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I just gotta avoid the flamethrowers and let my creatures handle it. Just keep fighting, kill them all.
He seems to have an endless supply of soldiers to sick on you, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. Get in there. Alright, come on. Let's just be careful about this.
I'll fucking kill you!
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of fucking course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Head that way. Go on. Oh yeah, but we made better pathfinding on ASA. They're smarter. They won't get stuck on anything. Fucking my ass. Oh my god, of course you're gonna sneak me.
No! 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 No!
Yup, that's it. I fucking hate this map. I can't take it anymore. This has been a playthrough of nothing but bugs, glitches, poorly thought out mechanics, and nothing but bullshit. After how this map started, to the bullshit with the outposts, and then the Ossidons, I was done. For those who wanted to see a fairish playthrough, this is where it ends. I can confidently say I did not beat this map, but for closure purposes, I went ahead and ran the boss in GCM just to see what I missed out on, as I was never planning on touching this map ever again. Going through all the rooms and getting to the final fight, which I apologize, I was very salty.
I'm just so sick of this map. Because like, even when boosted stats, I couldn't do it legit. At this point, I would have been able to do it, but getting through the whole castle, I just couldn't do. This part of the fight, I would have been able to do just fine, but no, it couldn't get through the castle because bullshit. It's the tech cave all over again, except the tech cave was actually fucking, like, manageable. This isn't a legit fight. I want to get this playthrough over with. I'm so done with it. I really wish I could have said I could have done it legit, but I'm just doing this for all intents purposes.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
There you go. He's down. I'm in. Ain't I supposed to get a tech spear? Okay, I guess maybe I just use guns. Well, man, touch the crystal. Hey, can I shoot you?
Nope.
None of your weapons will do any good against her. But hang on, I'm detecting an opposing power source nearby.
Okay, where is it? All right, let's pick it up. Let's go. Let's do this in third person, I guess.
Yes, that did it. Rebuilding herself with the codex. Stop her.
Ow. I just like hit her? Do I like, oh, I hit the tether. Cool, I guess let's just do this. Again, this would have been, this cool concept. Terrible execution. This is so underwhelming.
You missed.
Oh my lord, the fucking codex slipped past, dude. What the fuck? The aiming of the spear is bullshit. Like, oh yeah, let me hit the thing I'm looking at. No, actually, I'm gonna spin around and not. Fucking, okay, let me just time it that. Oh, get out of my way. Get out of my way. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Your brother was Han.
There you go. Progress. Oh, good lord. Let's let this be done. Let's get this over with. There she goes. Well, look at that crispy 20 frames per second animation. Alright, that's the game. That's the map. Yeah, cool, whatever, Helena. Fuck you for putting me on this dumbass journey. Where do I even begin? Oh my god. It's awful. It's the worst map on ASA so far. By a landslide. It's that fucking bad. Half the time it's unplayable. It's buggy. It's copious. It's not good.
This map was extremely ambitious and honestly could have been one of the best Ark maps ever. However, with nonstop bugs, lag, and poorly thought out mechanics, it honestly is the worst I've ever played. Frankly, just awful. And unfortunately, because of this, I'm gonna be taking a step back from Ark for a good minute. I got some good videos cooking for y'all in the future, but for now, the next 100 days on Ark is gonna be on Limbo. I'm sorry to let y'all down for the finale of this video. I truly wanted it to be so much more. Anyways, thanks for watching. Y'all are amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.